Solana has kicked off Seeker season, which is a weeks-long push that turns the Seeker phone into a doorway to on-chain rewards. Now each week, Solana will spotlight mobile-ready apps, drop perks, and roll out experiences that only show up if you're on a Seeker. Think of it as a rolling festival inside the Solana DApp Store, not just a one-day stunt. It's all spelled out by Solana Labs, featured dApps, exclusive rewards, and mobile-only experiences for Seeker owners, with new activations appearing in the dApp Store as your hub. So let's look at the Seeker itself. It's Solana's second-gen crypto-friendly phone. Now the headline for most people is simple. It's a $500 Android device, roughly half the launch price of the original Saga, built to make on-chain stuff feel like regular phone stuff. Now for your convenience, I've made two videos on this device. Now one is a review of the phone, camera and gaming abilities, and the other one is the entire setup process from A to Z, including setting up your Seed wallet and Genesis ID. Now I'll link them both up here, so either watch them first and come back, or watch this video till the end before you move over to those two. Now if you're short on time, I'll give you a quick rundown on where Seeker separates itself, which is the built-ins. Now there's Seed Vault, which is a hardware-backed wallet you open with your fingerprint and confirm with a quick double tap. So moving tokens inside apps doesn't feel like juggling tabs and seed phrases. Now there's Seeker ID, which ties your wallet, which is a human-readable .skr name, and your device's Genesis token into one identity for apps to recognize. And there's the Solana DApp Store 2.0 with 100 plus apps today and some that only live on Solana Mobile. Now on top of that, each device mints a soul-bound Genesis token and plugs into SKR, which is the mobile economy token Solana says will float to builders and users. Now spec-wise, you're looking at 8 GB of RAM, 120 GB of storage, a 6.36-inch 120Hz AMOLED screen, a 5G Wi-Fi 6 and a 4500 mAh battery with wireless charging. Now back to Seeker season, which started last week. The plan is to guide people through different corners of Solana, week after week. Expect DeFi and trading perks, mobile-first game tie-ins, deep-in and location-based apps and social or commerce apps that unlock extras once your Seeker ID and Genesis token say, yep, this is a real Seeker. Now Solana Labs even laid out a simple checklist so you're ready on day one. Set up your Seed Vault, claim your .skr address, claim the Genesis token and fund the wallet with a little Sol for fees. They also teased how large this wave could be, because the pre-orders passed 150,000 devices globally, so the pool of people who can join in is much bigger than it was during the Saga days. People are curious about SKR, so let's address it. Now public info is still fairly light. The stated role is that SKR powers the Solana mobile economy and flows to both users and app teams. Now the point for you practically is that Seeker season isn't just claim a random token and move on. It's trying to build repeat reasons to open the dApp Store and keep using mobile-ready apps, with SKR and the device's Genesis token acting like the rails for identity and rewards. A media covering the launch has made the same note. SKR is meant to go beyond the one-off airdrop mindset, with more detail promised over time. Which brings us to the comparison everyone asks about. How does this differ from the Solana Saga airdrop era? Now the short version, Saga owners famously got a 30 million bank drop, which at one point was worth more than the phone. And that frenzy helped the device sell out and even spike on resale sites. It was wild and it was fun for early buyers, and it taught everyone that a phone can be a gateway to token gated rewards. But it was also a jackpot moment, because it was great if you hit it, but inconsistent if you didn't. Seeker season feels like the less casino, more calendar version of that lesson. Planned weekly drops and experiences tied to an identity system and a shared rewards currency, so you aren't just waiting for lightning to strike. So if you bring both of these together on the hardware side, Seeker gives you a normal feeling Android phone with built-in crypto rails, fingerprint, gated Seed Vault, a readable username and a store full of apps that don't make you jump through hoops. Now on the software and community side, Seeker season turns those rails into motion by weekly app spotlights, perks you unlock by being a verified Seeker owner, and a token plan meant to share upside with people who build and people who show up. Now put differently, Saga proved there's demand when perks line up around the phone. Seeker tries to make that demand a habit and not just a one-time rush. For most of you watching, it comes down to this. You don't have time to chase every mint or new token farm, and you do want a phone that can handle work, family, chats, photos, and maps without drama. And you wouldn't mind if your phone quietly opened doors to on-chain stuff while you wait for coffee. Now Seeker aims for exactly that. A phone you can live with and a steady stream of reasons to tap into the dApp store or your commuter couch. Now the rewards won't all be life-changing, and nothing here is financial advice, but the structure is set up so you can show up regularly, try new apps, and get something back for doing so. So Seeker season has been flipped on, and if you already have the phone, make sure Seed Vault is set, your .skr name is claimed, your Genesis token is in place, and a bit of Sol is ready for fees. Then open the Solana dApp store and check the first wave of activations. Install and use dApps actively, especially those from the featured section of the Solana dApp store. And most of them are being mentioned on their Twitter as well, so be sure to check that out too. Now, if you don't have a Seeker just yet, just weigh off the trade-offs, right? It's not a camera king, but it's priced to be approachable and built to make crypto feel like a normal phone feature. Now, either way, the story this time isn't just about a lucky airdrop, it's about turning mobile into a steady on-chain habit and doing it in a way that fits a busy adult life. Now that's it for now. Please follow my socials and subscribe to my channel. I'll see you next time. Doei!